You were saying?
You going through a lot, man. You know, she's sitting there, you doing all this yelling and whatnot, and you're not feeling well. She's got an agenda. I don't understand it. She's trying to do all of this by, you know what I'm saying? Say this by, you know what I'm saying? She's saying all of this, and what's the end result? You understand what I'm saying? Is she not understanding? You have, uh, what is that?
A tumor?
Yeah. You have a tumor in your
Pituitary, near my pituitary stalk, that's between 4 to 5 centimeters.
Right. You have
A retention cyst.
Okay.
Which is killing me.
You have a
hernia.
Hernia. You also
on the left side.
Right. You also have a
cyst in my right ovary.
Right. You have degenerative
joint disease in my back.
Uh-huh.
A 3 bulging disc in my back.
Okay.
And I forgot which spot. I used to know all the different spots, but
right.
And 3. Arthritis on down to my tailbone.
You have diabetes.
Uh-huh.
You got all of this going on.
High blood pressure.
High blood pressure. Yeah.
High cholesterol. Allergies. And literally allergic to milk. And could you say it's starting to be allergic to sausage? I'm having trouble with, last week me and China was limping, but I'm still like having trouble walking, really, feet trying to roll out and stuff, and
with all of this
cramped up.
With all of this going on,
I sleep with a breathing machine.
Yes.
My twin sister claims she disabled, but she gonna kick my ass. Well, then, can I really kick your ass then? Oh, it's not put together, but that's the part to my breathing machine.
Yes. I mean,
can I really kick your ass realistically?
You're not understanding.
Believe me, it made me mad. I can't back up what I say. But yeah, when I was younger, I didn't have the upper hand. But yeah, as I started getting older, close to prior to Hurricane Katrina, right around that area, hell yeah, I started getting the upper hand of beating her ass. But I think she let me whoop her ass. Shit, because not long before that, my sister Ramona had a fight with her in my house. Mm-hmm. And she bounced. Ramona still, last time I was talking to Ramona, she was still amazed at how she bounced back like a rubber ball. A lot of people in my family, when you hit them, they don't feel pain. I do. Don't hit me. That shit hurt. Okay? Don't. And the last fist fight I got into, I got my ass whipped. I ain't gonna lie. Fighting ain't something I need to be doing right now. But Candy knows that.
And the thing is, she needs to realize you're going through a whole lot, and you have to be careful.
Girl sitting there trying to call herself putting me in a program just because she put herself in the program.
Why do you want her like you? Why?
Oh my eye. I mean, I got. Oh my God. Oh shit. Did I get it? Mm-mm. I think I dropped it. Oh my God, bro. I hate when that happens with a passion. It be making me about to cry. I don't care what anybody says. I was being put through a lot. There you go, right there.
Oh wow.
You see that here? I was being put through a lot. Whether it was with the husband or the family. Being put through a lot. And even with other friends, so-called friends and shit like that, was trying to use me out of money and shit. I was being put through a lot when I had my children. But I still tried to maintain. I tried. I rode that bitch till the wheels fell off. Fuck what Candy saying. You gaining information for a motherfucker that wasn't even there. Never went to that court date, bro.
That's it. All this stress doesn't do good. It's
Bro,
not good at all.
I'm on 2 asthma pumps.
Do you care that she, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do I keep asking that? Like, as if she's gonna have a change of heart.
Everybody, like, I'm just supposed to let this bitch keep get on the internet fucking saying shit about my parents. Why is she obsessed anyway? And the fact that I say that is that she know it's not true. She got an answer to that shit, bro. She really do. And I think she keep talking about the shit over and over and over again because she got a guilty conscience, bro. And then she was telling y'all, don't listen to me or don't believe me because I'm gay. Like, bro, what that got to do with anything? Or don't listen to me because I'm not a Christian. Now she call herself trying to cause division amongst me and the IDMR.
Oh, dear.
You can't get no more demonic than that. Like a Christian, you can go to this Christian church, that's a different sector. Than this Christian church, that's a different sector. Than that Christian church. IDMR is just one whole sector.
Why can't
she trying to make it to where I be banned from there.
Why, Candy? Why? Why? Like, just why?
Trying to make it so I don't get my children back or my children don't never want to talk to me again. Trying to make it to where I get banned permanently from going to IDMR.
Stress ain't good for nobody, man.
Like,
if you already got things going on.
Like, even if she thinks she tried to destroy me, bruh, her destruction is going to be far more worse, and then I'm going to wind up gaining tenfold. So I don't know why she's trying to do this. Like, she keep trying. Because even if she tried to destroy me within IDMR, I'm still going to have gain with my Heavenly Father.
That's it.
Period.
That's it. I just don't understand.
Certain IDMR classes are closed anyway because of COVID. Yeah. And I already got up on the floor and told my testimony in the past before anyway. So, you lose. Chess, not checkers, bitch. Like, I don't know why people don't see how this girl's trying to hurt me and she's trying to destroy me. I told her this about the kids. I sent her that about the kids. I did this about the kids. If the girl can destroy me in more areas, she will. This girl going on every goddamn website.
Keep your mouth off of that. Don't
and then she's attacking China for defending me.
I'm going to speak up and speak out like you said. You understand what I'm saying? You need to keep your mouth off of her children and her.
And she was attacking China in the past anyway.
You have no...
Because of my lesbian lover.
You have no right. You don't have the right to talk about her children. At all. Where do you get off talking about
And
them?
even if Candy had kids, I wouldn't be doing this to her unless she was actually doing some shit to her kids. But I just wish the girl just go get pregnant already. Just go get pregnant already. Fuck. But she already know that people would already be like, oh, hell no. Candy having a kid? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Candy wouldn't last a minute, a second.
Exactly. So
Candy was jealous of me having a child, y'all. That's why she tried to kill Raven and bust off and said Dwayne told her to do it. In which I started thinking Dwayne probably did after some years. Dwayne probably did. Because look at what the other events that happened. When I told y'all she swung that ass across his dick, going in between the couch and the table that day. The other half of it is, you think Dwayne pushed her and told her, girl, move. No, he didn't budge. Now this fake ass nigga all on Instagram talking about something, I love you, baby. I start to text back and say, shouldn't you be telling Candy that? Or shouldn't you be telling Toya that? Because him and Toya was fucking too. And he slept around me a lot with a lot of people.
damn.
Yeah, like I said, I would have to do a whole nother YouTube channel on that nigga. A whole nother YouTube channel.
Nasty, greedy Gretchen. You nasty, greedy Gretchen.
But this channel is about clearing my name. I don't know why she attacked me so bad. If I was to ask her why, all she'd be saying is, I'm telling the truth. She antagonizes people. And then turn around and say, you abusive. No, bitch. You antagonize people. That's why when she said that shit on the video when me and her was face to face talking about I neglected my kids, she knew I couldn't attack her at that point. She knew I couldn't because I had a fucking a cyst the size of an orange sitting on my ovary and fallopian tube. She created that diversion so that she could punish me when she called herself coming down there to be there for me for my surgery just to turn around and leave.
Yep.
That's what narcissists do. But I got so many thumbs down on that video. You can say what the fuck you want. People thumbs down, they show them what they think. They show how they feel. They be like, oh, that's just the internet. That's people real feelings.
Yep. Yep.
And how they couldn't see between the lines of what that girl was trying to do on that video. A girl was trying to gas me up to get me to go off on her.
Yep.
How I was going to do that if I had a ovary the size of fucking cyst the size of an orange on my fallopian tube and on my ovary.
Yep.
And then found out there was another cyst on the ovary on the other right ovary as well. And that motherfucker keep coming back on my right ovary. They had to bust that one. If it wasn't for China, I probably wouldn't have, but they really was trying to tell me I couldn't get the surgery done without a designated driver. But how hurt do you think I was that this girl created an argument just so she could leave after I done spent my money on her? And I literally had made a post on Facebook saying I feel bad. Now, I'm the one sitting there feeling bad that I want to take her around and show her more places when she's supposed to be being there for me. But I wanted to take her around and entertain her more. So imagine what was going to happen when she called herself in 2007 while she lied and said she first time she seen Makita was in 2010. Bitch came down there in 2007 when I first gave birth to McKeithen, because they were saying I needed somebody there with me to be there with McKeithen. Also, someone there to help take care of Raven and Ivan, because I had just had a major surgery.
Yep.
There was no one there for me. And that lady stepped in afterwards, because they was trying to take the kids then, based on the fact that I didn't have nobody there for me. Dwayne bust out and said, what I got to come up there for? They were like, you had how many kids for this man? I was like, 3. And that's what set off my postpartum depression. So I was diagnosed with postpartum depression on top of PTSD. They put me on medication. I had a schedule. Once I got Raven and Ivan back, I had a schedule. I would sit there and I would play with Ivan while Raven was at school, playing with the little blocks, playing with the little toys with him, trying to work with him to get him to walk. I made him walk. You know what I'm saying? Feed him his little lunch, get him his little nap down. We had a schedule. I'm calling my foster mama though, calling my friend, calling White. I'm like, bruh, I'm getting it done. Bruh, this shit hard. I'm like, I'm about to blow my brains off. But I was getting it done. I was handling that shit. Raven had her little thing. She smeared the little feces on the wall. I get up in the morning. I'm like, yes, everything good. Then I wake up. Nope, not today, bitch. You got to wash this shit out of her hair. I'm like, oh my God. The bus about to be here in 10 minutes. Oh my God, I got to wash it out of her hair. Oh my God. Got to sign paperwork when Raven come home from school. Got to fill out for her little lunch. Stuff like that. Got to get her hair done and stuff like that. Every goddamn day was a challenge. Got to cut Ivan's hair. On the weekends, I'm like, okay, we're going to do pizza. During the weekdays, I'm cooking spaghetti, cooking red beans and shit. Same shit you see me cooking on YouTube, right? As I started getting older, a little smarter, everybody keep telling me, Brandy, you got to keep a schedule. Foster mama telling me, Brandy, you want to push Raven to her fullest potential. I'm like, okay, how I'm going to do this? Okay, you know. So then we getting homework and shit. I'm like, oh my God, okay, this I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Fuck. You know, I'm in Atlanta and shit. Sitting there, like, what other thing I could do with the kids? Okay, we watching Shrek. Okay, we got the Shrek. We got the cousin of the movie Shrek we're watching, and fucking I'm giving them massages, and I'm on the medication. It's fucking heavy. I doze off. They got me on fucked up medication by the time I moved to Atlanta. But I'm like, when I'm alert and I'm aware, I'm like, I'm giving them little foot rubs, giving them little back rubs and shit like that. I'm trying to show them how to give each other little back rubs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting them little head rubs and trying to get them to go to sleep. They too fucking hyper. So everybody like, take them to the park. Take them to the park. They running all over the place. I'm like, I can't do this. Bruh, I was doing the best I could. They got the Nikes. They got the fucking Jordans. They got the fucking button-up shirts and shit. The JCPenney fucking down. Stacey Adams fucking down. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, it ain't about what you buy them. It's about what you fucking give them. I did the best I could, and here this bitch on the internet fucking doing this shit. If I was lying, I wouldn't be speaking with so much passion. Like I said, Candy can miss me with this shit, bruh. She's trying to destroy me. And like I said, anybody that fucking wanna, after hearing any of my videos, then you just wanna destroy me too. I don't care. I've been there. She was not there. I know what I've done for my children. And the fact that, listen, do I gotta do it again? Bruh, It's unfair. And it's been since I had my children. This much fucking medication, bro. When I first moved out here, they took me off the majority of this shit. The man died, and then it accumulated again. Well, I'm back on this much medication. Now I got to take vitamins and shit too. Bro, this shit not fair. This shit not right. My daughter had mishaps. She was a disabled child. And Candy just fucking throwing it and twisting everything like I just did my baby wrong. If nobody will say it, I love my children. And I never stopped loving them. I never stopped missing them. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That's it.
And look, I'm on the internet telling the entire world, Raven, Omni, and Keithan, and I never stop. Anybody that see my social media posts, I'm always posting their pictures.
Exactly.
I'm always saying, I don't care what nobody say, I love my children. They own fucking daddy don't even post that shit. You can kiss my ass, bruh. When did Candy ever post it on her social media? I'm entitled to say I want her to keep my children. Those are my babies.
Keep telling you,
They were fed well.
Out of conversation. Leave them out of conversation. You don't want to do that.
And like I said, motherfuckers took advantage of the fact that I was a single mother. And even this fucking lithium now, it's got my thinking slowed down. That's why these past few videos, I ain't been fucking up to... And yeah, I'm going to go the fuck off on my doctor because I told her I don't want to be on this kind of medication. But I've been on medicine that fucking had me fucking drooling to the point I fell asleep in the caseworker's lap. And I still came on top and fucking was able to get my children back. But by the time I got them back, I was burnt out because of this type of dumb shit like this. The caseworkers was doing the same dumb shit. So they was telling different type of lies. And then sitting up there rubbing elbows with my ass. Fake shady shit. Whoa. I'm sitting here fucking chest tight as shit. I'm like, is it the lithium? Or something else, some other medication? Or is it some other medical issue that got me slowed down? And the more it seemed like the more she knows that I'm sick, or hear me mention that I'm not feeling well, the more she be fucking jugging her. I don't give a fuck what she talking about, some her truth. It's her delusional truth. Like I said, one day she said I punched him in the eye. Now I fucking slapped him in the side of the head. Bruh. Do this shit at your own discretion, bruh. I'm tired. I was there. I know what the motherfuckers put me through. I don't know why God is allowing Candy to do this to me. It's not like I ain't been talking to him, asking him, why is he allowing her to do this to me? Might be just a test. But I would be surprised to see what type of blessing I'm gonna come out on top with it. It better not be no dumbass $25 gift certificate from Walmart. That would be stupid. I don't know why I threw that joke in there. The motherfucker be like, oh yeah, she's a gang stalker. Bruh. I'm the one being slandered. How can I be a gang stalker? You ever hear me talk about going to M fucking meeting? I just told you I'm sick. I think I mentioned in the other video I'm chronically ill. Like throughout the year. I get sinus infections year round.
She doesn't have time to get stressed the hell out.
I stay with a high white blood count.
You don't think about that, now do you?
You gonna test my blood right now. Because I'm a carrier for alpha thalassemia. My white blood count high right now. I promise you it is. And they sat there and they found the cyst right here in my sinus. They ain't said what they gonna do about it. I know one thing. My children used to be bouncy, happy. I used to teach them little gospel songs. We used to have fun though. Aside from when Raven used to have her little meltdowns and I did used to nut up, but I used to PTSD, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I used to be able to have somebody to call on the phone. I used to ask a neighbor to come help me. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no way I was able to do it by myself. It was hard. And I did need help. But it's a joke that I ain't even have instead of having my family to help me, they were just sitting on the sideline saying, oh, you're a trash mother. That's a joke. Cause I was on them fucking medications that just had me just didn't know whether I was coming or going. Then they had the fucking Toya that was trying to make sure I did not get my kids back. I ain't discovered that until last year when I started really thinking things out, really thinking things through. That not only her, but like certain members in the family, like immediate siblings, aka Candy and Wyatt, and all of them was trying to make sure I lost my kids and trying to make sure I didn't get them back. Even on down to Ramona ass was telling shit to the caseworker, and I'm like, what the fuck? Your ass down there in New Orleans. Your ass ain't even up here. Same shit like Candy did. Like trying to make sure I don't never see the kids again. But then Ramona ass, they was trying to get her to fucking get Raven and get the two of my brothers, or at least one of my brothers, to get the two boys. They supposed to have passed the test and then copped the fuck out. So I already told you about the story about the Dwayne's parents, or why they didn't want to help or whatever with the kids. It was just too much, bruh. I was on medication, bruh. Heavy duty medication. I'm surprised I function with this shit, but like I said, this fucking lithium is slowing me the fuck down. And this everyday shit is wearing me out. with this shit with Candy.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I'm mentally
Just drained, man. Yeah, they said Ramona didn't want Raven because Raven was retarded. Candy, there was no point in trying to ask Candy. Look, it's obvious she's incapable. I mean, there was no point in trying to ask Candy. Like, it was a lot of my siblings that really ain't capable anyway. A lot of we beefing and ain't speaking anyway from since before Hurricane Katrina. Yeah. And I don't even, like my brother Pete, his ass, well, he failed the test because Ramona ratted on him and said he was in jail, prison for 20 years. That disqualified him automatically. My brother Mark, his ass went ghost. But Candy said Pete is abusive. But after this shindig that he pulled on me, which is another topic for another video, I'm glad he didn't get the boy. He probably would have been abusing him. Damn. Ramona probably would have been. But I was even trying to ask Ramona, even on the side tip, bro, I'll pay you. Look, just help me out with the kids. And when I get a little bit mentally stronger and better, you know what I'm saying? Nope. They just fucked up the. Well, I don't want Raven because Raven retarded. They loosely throw that word out, bro.
Yeah.
Until a baby. They even said my niece Monica said that Raven was retarded. Now my brother Wyatt want to come up here talking about some instead of taking, because I had it to where if I died today or tomorrow, that my car go in Candy name. Candy could have my car, or if she can cash it in for money. But since she was doing all this, I found out she was doing all this fuck shit. And even then, I didn't take it out her name right away. It wasn't until my brother Wyatt came down, then I went with him and refinanced the car again and took it. And that's telling too much of my business. I took it out her name. And he was mad because I was talking about I was going to put it in my daughter's name. He like, the fuck you going to put in her name for? Put in my name. I said, nigga, what I'm going to put it in your name for? You don't even drive. He's like, well, put it in Monica's name. I said, what the fuck I'm going to put in her name for? She said, my baby retarded. He's like, Monica, you got to let that go. You got to let that go. If you die today tomorrow, Monica going to be the one, only able one to bury you. Like, all he kept talking about the whole time he was here is when I die. When I'm going to go. When I'm going to go. And so all I've been thinking about lately is that I ain't going to have long to live.
This is bad, man. That you can't keep a children's name, and we keep telling you, don't do that. Because if it was you, you'd be telling her, leave my children alone. Stop.
And then it's crazy because Raven and Ivan look like Candy.
Just stop.
Makita and he look like Sean. When Raven was small, much younger though, I seen when she was looking like Ramona. She got older. But Ivan looks like Belinda though. He look like me and Belinda. But I sometimes be seeing the one little look be looking like Candy. I be like, I be like, I think these are Candy's kids. Sometimes a little joke I be saying. They do look like Candy sometimes. Well, I don't know about now, but I know when I last had them and last seen them and stuff. Yeah, I like so if I wanted to know what a boy version of Candy looked like, I just look at Ivan. Yeah, he be looking like her sometimes, but like I said, he look like my sister Belinda too. But he look like me too. Ivan and all of them look like me. But I was like, out of the two boys, I used to think that McKeithen looked like me. And McKeithen do look like me, but then in the craziest way, Ivan looked like me. There's a picture of me and McKeithen side by side. We look exactly alike. Then there's a picture of me and Ivan side by side. We look exactly alike. I'm like, how is that possible? But Ivan has my face, but his dad's skin complexion. I think more so now. I'm looking at me now. I'm looking more like McKeithen today. I guess it just depends on the day. Some days I look like McKeithen, some days I look like Ivan. And Raven, I remember when Raven was first born. And I remember that when she first smiled. I remember when she first smiled. It's fucked up because that's the same day that Raven umbilical cord went missing. I'm mad. Candy sit here and want to act like she don't know what the fuck going on about that. Cause like I said, she legit. I want Candy to answer why she went missing for 2 weeks, since I'm the one that probably did all this to the kids. Okay. Why she went missing for 2 weeks. But earlier that morning. No, it wasn't that time. It was a few days after. Well, within that time span, because Raven was the first couple of days old. I remember I was sitting on my foster mama couch, and it was the Barney song came on. I didn't know babies start smiling that early. I didn't know China start snoring this early either. Hey! I'm telling a story about Raven. But that was the first time I noticed she had dimples.
Aww.
Cabbage Patch dimples right up in here.
Aww. Yeah.
Like that. I was like, oh, she got... But I think she got her daddy's dimples, though. But she still got them dimples. And she the only one got dimples. And she looked like a little Asian baby when she was first born. She had the cold, slick, cold black hair. Her and McKeithen had that cold black hair when they was first born. And I was wondering, too, how Candy was able to snipe all the pictures of my children. Her and Ramona stole the pictures of my children.
Not cool.
Yeah, I ain't have any.
Right.
I guess whenever they was coming to my house, they was sniping them or whatnot.
Damn.
Yeah, for their own self. But Candy can show the picture of McKeithen all she want. I just told you guys what happened, because I sent the picture to her. Right. Am I crazy enough to send a picture to Candy if I felt I did anything wrong? Put your thinking caps on. Well, she's trying to just make me sound like a basket case at this point.
But you're not. You understand? You are not.
I remember when McKeithen first smiled. We was in he was a couple of months old though, and we went to High Point. Wait, was it South Carolina or North Carolina? We was at this lady house and she had a fucking 3-story house. I ain't never seen it before. And we was at the lady house and he was so little because he had acid reflux and he couldn't keep food down. And he smiled. And that was the first time I said, that little nigga look like Sean. Now, I think I was singing to Ivan one night when he first smiled.
Aww.
I was singing to Ivan, but when Raven first smiled, it was the Barney song that came on, and I was singing to her the Barney song. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all a kicker about Barney. Why Candy was goddamn in her 20s and still, well, no, that's over exaggerating. We was about 17, 18 years old, and she was still with the I Love You song from Barney. You better not turn her Barney. And I did. I used to laugh my ass off. I used to fuck with her. Not bully. I used to fuck with her about it because you better not turn her damn Barney.
Right.
And she talking about some, oh, they bullying me. But she get on here bullying me about my parenting and lying. That's bullying what you're doing.
That's it.
And McKeithen had a acid reflux. He couldn't keep food down. I had to take him to a special doctor. And they had to do a trial run on milk. And they had to give him a special formula. So to say I don't love my kids and mistreated them, I took them to all these doctors to find out Raven had microcephaly. McKeithen had to get on this special milk to get his weight up. Oh, but I mistreated the fuck out of my kids. Not even knowing if they was gonna blame me for Raven smearing feces on the wall or not. I took Raven to the damn doctor.
Right.
To find out what's going on. Okay. And that could be what opened the case. Which is wrong, because like I said, she fucking had a problem. I asked the doctor, hey, why she's not doing this like normal kids. She's not doing that. What's going on with this or what's going on with that? I was asking questions. I was talking to the doctor, hey, what's going on with this? Like a concerned parent would. Hey, doc, she's not talking. What's going on? Hey, doc, she's not walking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a piss poor parent. Candy must be talking about one of her imaginary friends, kid, parenting or whatnot. Because my story sure is different from hers.
Sure is.
Like I said, I took them to the doctor. Found out, asked why Raven not walking yet. Why Raven not talking yet? Because the first doctor said she's fine. She's doing everything, she's going to walk and talk when she get ready. That's what the doctor in New Orleans said. I went to the doctor in Virginia. They did tests on her and shit. Oh, let's not talk about, I'm the mama that had took her to get her fucking eye surgery. I remember because I was concerned. I was worried. They gave it a laughing gas. She started laughing. I started trying to reach for the door. I started to say, wait a minute, let's rethink this. And they started to say I had to go. Dwayne ass kept fucking me over, kept acting like he wasn't gonna take me to go. Like he was the horrible parent. Real talk. He was the one that was the reason why I didn't know whether Makitha was a boy or a girl until I was goddamn 8 months old. 8 months in, pregnant. Cause he kept taking off with the cars and shit, totaling the cars, wrecking the cars, trying to get insurance money. Trying to kill me and the kids to get insurance money.
Damn.
So, when I was going through all that, I took a break from gang stalking you, Candy. The people want to know. I'm sitting there fighting this nigga from him with his sporadic attacks. Beat me in the head with a wrench and while I'm pregnant, and football tackling me in the stomach while I'm pregnant, and fucking slamming me in the beds and shit. So when I was going through all the mind games he was playing on me, trying to keep me confused and shit, I must have took a break from gang stalking you when I was dealing with his narcissism, right? Oh, okay.